Hello students, welcome to the fourth session of curve surveying. In the previous session, we have studied the different components and different parts of the curve. Okay, so in this session, we will derive the different equations which relate the parts of the curves. Okay, the first one, the relation between degree of a curve and radius of the curve. Okay, degree of the curve, as we know, when we extend the tangents, those are back tangent and fore tangent a t1 and b t2, they will intersect at certain point where they will make the intersection angle, that is delta v dash v t2. Okay, that delta we call it as degree of the curve. Okay, and radius, as we know, indicated here is r, that is from point o to point t1. Okay, so point t1 here I have also indicated it as p, that is point of the curve, and at c I have also indicated it as m, that is mid ordinate. Okay, so the relation between degree of curve and radius of curve can be established by using two definitions. One is arc definition and one is chord definition. So as the definitions suggest here, in arc definition I will be using the arc of the curve, that is point t1 d t2, to define the to establish the relation between radius and degree of the curve. And in second one, chord definition, I will be using the chord of the curve, that is t1 c t2, to establish the relation between radius and degree of the curve. Okay, so you can check here the degree of the curve delta. Okay, from the point of intersection, okay, if I subtend the line and if I meet the line at the point o, the curve will be exactly divided into half of the degree of the curve, that is delta by 2 and delta by 2. So we will derive the relation between radius of the curve and degree of the curve by using arc definition first. Okay, so here, if r is the radius of the curve and delta is degree of the curve, for 100 feet arc, that is from point t1 to t2, the arc of the curve I will consider it as 100 feet. Okay, for 100 feet arc, from the familiar proportion we have, okay, the proportion we will be considering as proportion of the circumference to the proportion of the degree of the curve. You can check it here. 100 feet arc is nothing but the portion of the circumference of the circle. Okay, so proportion is 100 is to 2 pi r, that is 100 is arc circumference of the arc, 2 pi r is circumference of the total circle. Okay, 100 is to 2 pi r, and delta is to 360 degree. Delta is the degree of the arc delta, 360 degrees total degree of the circle. As we know, the curve is the portion of the arc of the circle. Okay, so the proportions what I have considered is proportion of the arc to the proportion of the circle. Okay, first one, proportion of the arc 100 is to 2 pi r, then proportion of the degree of the arc to the circle, that is delta is to 360 degrees. First one is proportion of the arc and circumference, next one is proportion of the degree of the arc and total degree of the circle. Okay, that will give you, if I simplify it, r, that will give you 5730 divided by delta. R is equal to 5730 by delta, that is degree of the curve. So why I have considered 100 feet arc only? Okay, so whenever we will be establishing the curve, as I have told you, the complete curve I will not draw it in a single stretch. Okay, I will be dividing it into number of intervals, and at every interval I will be fixing it for 100 feet or for any convenient dimensions. Okay, So apart from 100 feet, what I can do, I can fix the intervals in terms of meters. Okay, in terms of meters, how can I fix it? I can fix it for the metric tapes available. So metric tapes available are, usually I can use 30 meters and 20 meters metric tape apart from 100 feet interval. So if I use 100 feet arc intervals, then the relation between radius and degree of curve will be 5730 by delta. So if I am using metric tapes, okay, so what will be the relation between relation between radius and degree of the curve? See here, you can check it here. If I use the 30-meter metric chain, okay, again from the same proportion, 30 will be the circumference of the arc, 2 pi r will be the circumference of the circle, again delta will be the degree of the curve, 360 will be total degree of the circle. So if it is 30-meter metric chain I am using, then the relation will be r is equal to 1719 by delta. If I am using 20-meter metric chain and if my arc is of 20-meter length, okay, then radius and relation between radius and degree of curve will be 1146 by delta. Okay, next, the same relation I will establish it by using the chord definition. So you can check it here. From the figure, what we have the chord PMT2 for the curve T1D T2. Check here, what is the chord here? PMT2. Okay, so for the curve T1D T2. So if I check the chord here T1, PMT2, I will get the triangle, two triangles, one is POM and one more is T2OM. So to establish the relation between radius and the degree of the curve, I will use the triangle POM here. Okay, POM, and the angle given will be delta by 2 at O here, correct? So from the triangle POM, check here, from the triangle POM, sine delta by 2 is equal to 50 by r. Okay, why it is 50? Since I am considering the length of the chord as 100 feet here, so half of the chord will be 50, so r will be 50 by sine delta by 2. Since delta will be small, delta by 2, sine delta by 2 will be small for every intervals. Okay, sine delta by 2, that may be taken equal to delta by 2, so r will be 50 delta by 2. So if I convert it in terms of degrees, delta by 2 into pi by 180 degrees, that will give you 5730 by delta. This is from chord definition. Now match when I use 100 feet arc and when I use 100 feet chord, what will be the relation between radius and degree of curve? Here it is 5730 by delta. Check from arc definition, r is again 5730 by delta. So any of the definitions we can use to establish the relation between radius and degree of the curve. Now from chord definition, again, if I am using metric chains, okay, if I use a 30-meter chain or 30-meter tape or 20-meter tape, okay, if the chord is of 30-meter length or 20-meter length, okay, sine delta by 2 is 15 by r. Chord is of 30-meter length, half of that will be 15. Okay, from triangle POM, again r will be 1719 by delta, 1146 by delta. This is from chord definition. Again match this arc definition, that is 1719 by delta and 1146 by delta. So to establish a relation between radius and degree of the curve, any method can be used. That may be arc method or that may be chord method. Okay, so intervals, for standard intervals, what we can take in terms of feet, at every 100 feet distance I can consider the intervals, or for metric intervals I can consider the intervals at 30 meter or 20 meter based on the availability of the tapes. Okay, so this is how I will be establishing the relation between radius of the curve and degree of the curve by using two types of definitions. One is arc definition and one is chord definition. Okay, thank you.